Why are people so impatient? We're going through a time consuming, okay, a time consuming migration right now. Why are individuals so impatient out there? You got all of these individuals, right, talking about, I have not received my coins yet. I have not received my tokens. The reason why you are upset, okay, is because you don't understand how migrations go. Okay, because number one, it could be worse. This migration could have been a fail. Okay, and I'm not talking about the fail that a lot of the critics out there are classifying as a fail. Okay, I'm talking about an actual fail, whereas the project itself will have to actually redo a migration. Okay, redo an airdrop, everything, like a complete fail. That's not what's going on. What you're saying is a progress, a slowly progress migration. Look, for the individuals out there, okay, that want to, for the individuals out there that are impatient, complaining about they have not received their tokens, the thing is this: it's not your turn to receive it yet. It's not your turn to receive it yet. Okay? You have to understand, when we're going through the migrations like this, okay, especially like the ones that Saitama is doing now, all right, there are steps to this. There are levels to this migration right here. They just have not gotten to you yet. They're not doing this thing where, you know, like, it's not like a button you can press, okay, and all of the coins are distributed out. It's not like that. That's not how it works. This is a process. What would you rather them do? Would you rather them had some kind of copy and paste method? Would you rather them had went the wrong route, or picked a wrong route when doing, okay, this migration? Right? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if that was the case, if they had went the wrong route, or they were uneducated on the proper steps to take when doing this migration right here, things could have went very bad, very bad. Okay, and what would have happened? What would have happened was, a lot of the investors out there, okay, it would have been a crap show. A lot of the investors, we already know what the critics are going to do. All right, the critics are they're going to crap over the project whether they're doing good or not. All right, but the investors would have been highly upset. They would have been highly upset. It would have been a crap show. All right, and more than likely, this project and the development team would have had to postpone, okay, and created a whole nother migration situation for this project right here. All right, so we have to be grateful. We have to be grateful that we are already. We have to be grateful. We have to be grateful that we are already in, progress. All right, we're taking the smaller steps. All right, I'm actually gonna make another video breaking down what's going on, because a lot of individuals out there, right, they're not getting the big picture of this migration. I've been a part of migrations for 8 years now, way before any of these influencers is telling you how it's supposed to go or how they think it's supposed to go. Way before they got into crypto, I've been into migrations for the last 8 years. I've been a part of migrations, okay, before the technology that we have out now, okay, came out to deal with migrations. Right, before all of the Everrises of the world and all that. I've been a part of a lot of migrations, and let me tell you, it was not fun. Those migrations were not fun. All right, because number one, crypto was so new. Crypto is new now, but it was even newer 8 years ago, that migrations was still an experiment. Okay, us investors back then had to invest into projects and go through migrations that were experiments on experimental exchanges that no longer exist today. All right, y'all have it on easy street today. Although there are still some migrations methods that a lot of these projects use, okay, to get them caught up and get them, lets them have a failed migration. But that right there. It's enough technology out here, okay? It's too much technology out here for anyone, for any developer to be picking the wrong solution over a migration. All right? And look, I know that migrations cost, all right, but at the same time, a lot of these developers try to take the easy way out. And the thing is this, you get what you pay for. Okay? It's on the developers. When it comes to your project, that's your baby. When it comes to your investors, those are the individuals that help build that baby. Those individuals depend on you. So you have to be taking the best route possible. You have to be taking the best quality route possible out here. Okay, to get your project switched over. Okay, so you don't have any mishaps. All right, and so your investors in your community is not jumping down your neck. All right. So when you get situations like the situation that Saitama is in right now, okay, with their migration, their migration is the norm. It's the norm, and you should be happy that the migration period is not over. You know why? Because this tells me that they are taking their time. They're making sure everything is done correctly for you. Okay, if this was a copy and paste job, okay, distributed. Everything out all at the same time, done in like a couple hours or something like that, like a lot of these critics out here think it should have been done, okay, then that would be a problem. You do not want that. You want this to be time consuming, because this lets me know that they're taking their time, just like they took their time to build that defense system with SAITAMASK, with SAITAMASK. All right, they have to take their time with the migration. I'm not rushing it. I'm not rushing anything. Let them take their time. And you know why I'm not rushing it? You know why individuals always question me and say, "Realm, how can you sit up here and have so much damn enthusiasm, dude, when we're going through something?" What are you going through? You're not going through anything. You think you're going through something because you're paying attention to the fudders out here and you don't understand what's going on with migrations. The basic stuff that you think goes on with migrations is not it at all. It's not the end all be all at all. You're frustrated because you don't understand what's going on. You're frustrated because you will not properly educate yourself to understand what you need to know so you don't be stressed. Okay? That's why you are stressed. You know who is stressing you? Critics. Fudders are stressing you because you're getting up in the morning and tuning in to the craziness that's on YouTube. Nobody holds a weapon to your head and tell you to get up and tune into that. You do it on your own, and that causes stress. It causes stress. You know what you should be doing with a lot of the complainers out there? Use that time, that same time that you sit up on those live streams, right, and pay attention to those fudders or those critics. Use that time to self-educate yourself. Remember what I told you. You get out of life what you consume your mind into. Okay? You get out of life what you consume your mind into. If you get up in the mornings, okay, and you consume your mind into negativity, that's what you're going to get out of your day. That's what you're going to get out of your life, negativity. But consume your mind into some proper education. Self-educate yourself. You consume your mind into that and you tune out all the negativity. What do you think is going to happen? You're going to have the proper mindset. Why? Because that's all you've been consuming your mind into. Okay, stop getting stressed out by the fudders. All right, at the end of the day, they're human just like you. They're human just like you. They bleed like you. Why would you let another human stress you out? Okay? Why would you get stressed out, okay, when you're not self-educating? Educate yourself. Go on Google, okay? Google migration. See everything that goes into migrations. Google different types of migration because there are different types of migrations also. And once you self-educate yourself and you know which migration, what all of these different type of migrations do and how they go, you can pinpoint what Saitama is doing. And you will say, oh, okay, so they must be, I've read about 5 different migrations. Saitama, it seems like they're doing this one. Oh, okay, this is what's happening. Okay, this is what's happening. This is why it's taking a while. This is why this is a longer process than most. Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, so now I don't have to listen to the fudders because now I know what I'm supposed to know. Do you see how that relieves and eliminates the stress? Okay, so I wanted to make this this video. All right, y'all know when I see certain trends in the community, and I see a lot of the and I see a lot of the investors out there having a hard time understanding, you know I got to properly try to educate y'all. All right, so if you have not gotten your airdrops, stop stressing. It's not your turn. They have not gotten to your level of portion airdrops that they have to drop to you. It's levels to all of this, and I'm going to break it down in another video that I'm doing. Okay, stop stressing. It's not your turn. Number one, you should be happy because, for example, individuals that are on like Coinbase Wallet, just because some of you have not gotten yours don't mean you're not going to get yours. Okay, because number one, people on Coinbase Wallet a lot of people on Coinbase Wallet have already gotten theirs. So that tells you that maybe some people on Coinbase Wallet who holds more than you or in a different situation, proportion wise than you, maybe they gotten theirs because of their situation. Maybe you're not getting yours because you are in a situation that's going to get catered to afterwards. Okay? So I wanted to make this video. And remember, y'all, every now will be history tomorrow. Okay? And you either have patience in this crypto investing space or lose in the end. And I'm still seeing that a lot of you are not having patience. Okay? And I hope you do not lose in the end. And I will catch you all on the up and up. Howdy.